Hi everyone and welcome back to our Crybaby Whims challenge. I usually wouldn't start an episode like 2 a.m. but look at this, Aspen actually got promoted and she is having some luck pickpocketing. She just pickpocketed 2 people successfully. So I might as well just like stay on this little streak that she's having and actually just share it with you as well because it's just unbelievable. Go pickpocket this person as well. And I really hope that this works because currently she's having a lot of luck. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that actually worked. 3 people in a row. What a way to start the episode. Let's try to pickpocket this vendor. I feel like this is where our luck potentially runs out, especially because they already have like a bit of a negative relationship, so maybe that's not gonna work, but you never know. Where are you going? Behind the stall? And how's that gonna work? Is it going to work? Oh yeah, no, the vendors are a little bit more careful, I think, because they like need to be looking after the stall and everything. So yeah, I knew that this wouldn't work, but alright, whatever. What are you going to do now? You're going to laugh at Ezra. Really, Aspen, just go to sleep. I'm sick of you, honestly. Just go to sleep. But she had a really good and productive, successful night, which is so surprising. Oh, Rosalie is awake, absolutely starving. Oh no. Flora, I'm gonna have to have you wake up and go make her some formula because she is very, very upset. But okay, we'll feed you in a second. Yeah, you just need to be fed. Maybe a bath as well. But let me look at her milestones because I feel like maybe you've missed something because I just play through the nights when I finish episodes, so stuff just happens. I think that she reached a couple of milestones. Maybe you didn't see this one, but she's starting to do pretty well. I don't know if you know that she can creep now as well, so she's just doing pretty okay, which is just in time because tomorrow is her birthday already, which is crazy. And today is actually a high school graduation event, which Aspen's not going to be attending because she didn't get her diploma, but this is where Ezra would have had his speech and everything. That's making me so sad. Oh, I did just remember that I said that all of her future meals will be in the high chair. I forgot about that. Well, it's breakfast. She can have a bit of milk for breakfast, but I should remember to actually explore some foods with her because she's gonna age up tomorrow and she hasn't tried anything. Oh, and Flora, I'm gonna have you work from home as usual. You need to, what do you need to do? You just need to make a masterpiece flower arrangement, which shouldn't be an issue. Look at them playing together as well. Sorry, we're just so focused on them, but I just really want to enjoy this little last infant day that Rosalie has. You are just getting ready for your day, which is okay. So after you do the toilet stuff, I could just have you brush your teeth, get yourself feeling nice and confident, maybe also give yourself a bit of a boost here, and then we can continue pickpocketing since you did have a lot of luck yesterday. Oh, and the flea market is like right here. Well then, that's a lot of potential victims to pickpocket. That is just wonderful. So you better actually be feeling good and ready for all this. So, oh, you pickpocketed this person before, I think, but let's give it a go anyway. You are feeling very confident, so maybe it's actually going to work. Let's see. I hope that your first attempt isn't a failure because I don't want to leave this area quite yet. Oh, it's actually successful. No way. Go pickpocket this person. Also, maybe steal their food if you can. Just for the funsies. And you're pickpocketing level 2 finally, and this actually worked. Wow, okay, Aspen, you are actually being smart for once. Move on to this person. Oh, they're a vendor. Maybe that's not gonna be the best idea, but still, let's give it a go. Oh, it didn't work like from afar. He definitely saw what happened and he was like, stay away from me and my stall. You know what? Fair enough. But look who just walked by. Hi, Carmen. Did you just have like the same... Oh my gosh, wait. Carmen wants to be in a relationship with Aspen. I didn't really see them going in that direction, but I'm gonna say yeah because they kind of fit each other and I don't think that Aspen really minds. They are into each other. It's just I thought that Carmen kind of disliked Aspen because they just don't really get on too well. Like look at that. It's even awkward. So I mean yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I guess they are really like physically attracted to each other. They're just not really much of a match when it comes to like intellectual discussions, but I guess no one is when it comes to Aspen because like look at her. She's not very a big talker, isn't she? But okay, these two are officially dating. I really did not think. Oh, you want to be best friends as well? Okay, you're really proving me wrong there, Carmen. Yeah, weird. I guess Carmen really is a lot more into Aspen than I originally thought, which is really interesting. Well, I do need to learn all of your traits if I don't know already, because there is a rule in this challenge that Aspen needs to end up with someone with the same traits as her, and I think that Carmen might be one of the candidates because we have evil and geek traits, and I have a feeling that this one is self-assured. But Aspen, what are you doing here? You're still just trying to like roam around and trying to pickpocket people. It's just not happening for you, is it? Well, you need to do mean interactions for work, so you might as well work on that then instead. So try to pick a fight with this person for like literally no reason, because you kind of just need to. And you also need to level up your mischief skill, because that's something that we need for your generation anyway. Can you pickpocket people yet? Has it been like long enough? Oh, you can! You are very confident, and oh, you have, I think, pickpocketed this person anyway. Maybe you could pickpocket this one, but they might actually... You know what? Do a fight. Do a fight, because surely that's going to be enough for your work, and then we can try to pickpocket people. Maybe this statue person. You know what? Maybe fighting before pickpocketing wasn't the best idea, because now she drew all this attention to herself, and people are like gathering and stuff. You can't really like secretly try to pickpocket people. You did win the fight though, which is impressive. You now despise each other, who cares? But can you pickpocket people yet? And is it going to work? Let's see. And oh no, of course it didn't work. Of course it didn't work. Are you running home now? I think that you might be. Honestly, you shouldn't be in this big of a crowd anyway, drawing attention to yourself, because Edward could just show up anytime. Whatever, just take a shower, take care of yourself. Oh my gosh, Carmen's actually here. You could just go and like play a game together. That is kind of your thing. So, oh, Electra's somewhere nearby. Okay, you don't really have much of a history with Electra, but I mean, she is Edward's sister, so let's not touch that. They could still do like the first kiss. I guess they haven't really like officially done it. They just jumped into woohooing. Oh my god, what happened here? Why is Rosalie next to a big pile of stinky garbage? Flora, I need to wake you up, and you need to sort this out. I can at least move it away from the baby, but that's just disgusting. Empty that bin. Surely you're rested. Yeah, you are rested. So what happened there? Well, I'm gonna have to have you work anyway, so let's see. What can you make? Something that's gonna be like decent when it comes to money. Not really much. We need a bigger variety of flowers, because we can't really be making any of the like pricey stuff. Oh, and it looks like these two are going for their first official kiss, so yep, that's a thing now after they started dating. Sure, whatever. Flora seems kind of shocked. She's like, oh, who did you bring into our house now? This person needs to go. I don't want to deal with this. And we're missing more of Rosalie's milestones because of Aspen's nonsense. Speaking of Rosalie, she's not really doing that well. Oh, you are starving. So what is she going to try? Maybe something that would be kind of like homemade. Surely Flora could make at least some homemade applesauce, so let's just go for that. Let's see if she's gonna like it. She's currently just a little bit confused why she's in this contraption all of a sudden, but she looks kind of happy, so I think that she might actually like it. Oh, she was unsure about it, but at least she got her first ever food. And did that actually fill her hunger? She does seem hungry still. Okay, she's still eating though, but we might try something else. Maybe she just doesn't really like sweet stuff, which is fine. So since you don't really like sweet things, maybe we could try some hummus. Oh, she actually liked it. Okay, I was totally right then, so that's good to know. So we know what kind of food she prefers. But while these two are hanging out and Aspen is just like, this baby stinks and it's boring, I can let you go, maybe try pickpocketing people again. And I'm kind of hoping that it's gonna work. You are very confident. Let's see. Oh, it didn't work. That is a bit annoying. How about you just text Colette, ask if they're maybe ready to like bring their sister to a meetup. Is that happening maybe today, tomorrow? When is that happening? Because Colette didn't really give any info. They just collected the money and left. So Aspen hasn't heard anything quite yet. Oh, she's kind of like eating dinner with her daughter. She's really close to her. This is the closest that she's been, like literally in proximity of Rosalie. So that's something. Oh, she's just swearing and cursing in front of her. Lovely. Oh, Aspen, you're kind of tired. I was gonna have you maybe text Colette again because they didn't really say anything. So Aspen is still feeling a little bit clueless about that meetup. Hopefully we'll be able to do that tomorrow. At least she managed to finish her tasks for her job and she still has 3 days. Oh, she's so upset about getting ghosted by Colette. I mean, no wonder, because you gave them so much money and they're not even responding explain to you now. But since you can't do much and you're tired, I'm gonna send you to sleep. So hopefully you'll hear from Colette sometime tomorrow. But they are really taking their time despite taking so much money. Oh my god, Noah just died. How did Noah just die? Well, I need to look on the family tree. So Noah, he was killed by a rabbit. Whoa, that is insane. Well, now that we're on a family tree, I might as well actually show you because I did get asked about it. And I wanted to show it off once Rosalie was born, but I just didn't because it was super broken, but it seems okay now. So our 4 generations here and all of the siblings and stuff. But if I go to Lauren, I think that it's a little bit broken because you don't see Lewis or Justin here, so it's just from her side. Let's see, maybe on Natalie. Yeah, Lewis just doesn't seem to exist, which is a little bit concerning. I feel like he just got deleted. Let's see on Rodney. Yeah, on Rodney he exists. See, it's just, and when I go to him, nothing happens. Yeah, it's just a little bit broken, so that's really unfortunate. I think that I'll eventually make my own family tree just so we have it, but yeah, it's just, this is the state of it right now, which is a bit sad. But yeah, I feel really bad for Flora. She's gonna be mourning for another 6 days. This timer literally just ran out for Ezra, I think like today, a couple of hours ago, and now she has a full like other one. She just can't stop losing family members, which is really, really depressing, and she just can't really shake off the curse of the Grim Reaper apparently. Maybe that's the karma for forcefully bringing Thomas back, and now she's just doomed to constantly be mourning someone. Oh, I let her sleep in a bit too long because it's already 8:30 and she still needs to work on her like flower arranging things, so I am definitely neglecting her work a little bit too much. So let's have you work on that before Rosalie wakes up. She's still being really good. She might even sleep through the night properly, which is kind of impressive. And it's actually officially her birthday today, so we need to celebrate that a little bit later. But Aspen, you have a relatively important day ahead of you. Oh, and we have bills. Ugh, okay. Aspen's not going to be the one paying them for sure. So before I forget, Flora, you pay those bills after you finish working, please. But Aspen, it is super early, but I have a couple of things going on today, so I'll have to wake you up. And oh, you're sad as well. 4 days, losing someone close. Nah, I don't think that Aspen would really care that much, honestly. So I'm just going to remove it. Oh, and Rosalie did sleep through the night. We could even actually get this done today. We just need 4 more, so I feel like that's relatively doable if she's in a really good mood. Oh no, well, Flora is cooking breakfast. Aspen just decided to go eat some cheese crackers in this entire mess instead of helping out, cleaning up or anything. And Colette is like, I heard people don't really like you. Don't bring this reputation on me. Please try to keep things a little bit more low-key. But anyway, since you are doing kind of good, let's have you go outside. I do still need to be on the lookout for Edward and whoever, so I am getting a little bit like worried. Oh, and Rosalie's super hungry. She needs to be fed, but let's see if this is gonna work. It actually did work. Okay, that's wonderful. So you pickpocketed this person, and then maybe you could, okay, you need to wake them up. That's too much effort. Okay, too much effort. You're too far away. How about this person? Yeah, apparently that's gonna go okay. Oh, it actually did go okay. She did manage to pickpocket her. Okay, this one who's just chatting on her phone, she won't even see you coming. No way this actually worked. We just need one more to get that step out of the way. This one. She won't see you coming. Just go. She's not earning that much money, but she actually has like a lot of... Oh, that worked! That worked! Aspen, you are on a roll. I don't even want to stop right now. Where, like, who could be next? This guy. He's not really, like, he's on the move. He's walking, but maybe that's okay. You're just gonna let him, like, walk past you. Really, Aspen? You're that lazy? Let's go for a vendor. They're, like, right there. I don't really see how that's gonna work because they watched you, like, pickpocket 3 people right in front of them, but who knows? Yeah, no, vendors know what's up, so I guess we need to stay away from vendors, but at least you got that step out of the way for your aspiration. No, and I think that's the vendor that she just tried to pickpocket, which is interesting. They apparently are just offering her money. Maybe she's saying like, okay, I'm seeing that you're trying to pickpocket people to get some quick cash, but how about this? It sounds like an absolute scam, but you will get some money from me. And of course Aspen's gonna be like, yep, give me the money right now. I'm not even gonna think about it. But there is always a catch. Now you need to get married within 7 days. Aspen getting married. First of all, to who? And second of all, Aspen getting married. That's ridiculous. But yeah, you have 7 days. 17 days. Why did you get 17 days? She's feeling so confident and she's like, yeah, I do have a girlfriend now, so that's kind of cool, right? right? Well, text your girlfriend. You will see her today anyway because you need to see Colette and their sister. So just give them a little text to let them know that you didn't forget about them. You're definitely thinking about them now. I can't believe you have 17 days though. That's very generous of the game. It's usually 7. Aspen needs to go now. She's just coming over to see what's stinking in this room, and it's the baby. But okay, whatever. Instead of spending some time with the stinky baby, Aspen decided to go out, meet up with the gang, so she's catching up with her new girlfriend. But there should be like Colette here as well. Yeah, there we go. Say hello to Colette, ask about their sister. Where is their sister? What's going on? Is their sister coming? Colette is like, why are you even doubting me? Of course my sister is like here. Just go and look for her. Duh, she's here. So I guess just go, let's just go and look for her. I don't know where she ran off to. Apparently she's here somewhere. Oh, there is someone here in the water. I did not even realize this was like a swimming area. So here is apparently Colette's sister, Harmony. Harmony Lockhart. You have the same surname as Aspen. Harmony, who did you marry? Do a funny introduction. You're in a playful mood anyway. And this is a relatively big moment for Aspen, I guess. And you immediately dislike them. Sure. But this is a big moment for Aspen because you waited for a connection like this one for a while and you paid a lot of money. You're starting off on like really bad terms, but okay, it got fixed apparently. Weird. A lot going on. Share a conspiracy theory. Ask like, hey, I think that this happened and this happened. Because like, look, Aspen might not be the smartest person ever, but at this point, I don't think that she's really expecting to find Thomas alive. Unfortunately, she is realizing, well, no one has seen him in like over a decade at this point. Something must have happened, but now I just want to find out what happened. So that's kind of like where we're going. Oh, and you're mischief level 8. At this point, yeah, she's not really expecting to find Thomas alive. It would be great, and she's kind of hoping for it. It's honestly not really a thing that she's fully expecting. She more so wants to find out what happened to him. Where did he disappear off to, and whose fault is it, so she could maybe avenge him somehow. That's kind of where things are starting to go at this point. But let's just see, how do you feel about Harmony? I am a little bit curious. First impressions, Harmony thinks that you are cool and you find Harmony very attractive. Amazing compatibility, but yeah, I'm really curious about the surname first of all. So you are apparently married to someone in the family. Bit awkward that Harmony turns out to be like a family member. So how about you try and immediately ask, do you know anything about Thomas? Oh, I don't have Thomas selected here. That's a little bit unfortunate, but you could test out her gossip and knowledge skills and just ask about Edward and where he's been, because we also need to be staying away from him. So we could try to use Harmony not just for info about Thomas, but also info about Edward and how to stay away from him. Harmony does not seem to be in the actual like crime world. See, she's a geek. She's just a little bit more like sweet. She just seems to know a lot of things apparently, according to Colette, but it doesn't seem like she actually even knows of Edward, which is weird because he's in such a notorious famous gang that if she knew anything about this world, she would know of Edward. So that might be a bit of a red flag, not gonna lie, but Aspen doesn't really see it that way. But alright, at least use up this time to get to know Harmony and get closer with your connection. I'm not gonna invite her to the gang because that's not really the point. The point is to get info and then later you don't really need to be involved with her. I am noticing that Colette is around Harmony all the time. I mean, they are sisters, so yeah, of course they will be kind of next to each other, but it looks like Colette is kind of listening in on the interactions and maybe keeping tabs on what Harmony is saying and if she's saying all the right things that Aspen wants to hear. Although Carmen is starting to suspect things and yell at Aspen, and Colette is yelling now. Wait, what's going on? They're all yelling at each other and Harmony's leaving. I think that Carmen is starting to suspect that Colette is kind of trying to scam Aspen, but Aspen is obviously refusing all of that because Colette's been here longer than Carmen, so she's thinking, well, Carmen doesn't know our dynamics and doesn't know that Colette is of course loyal to me. But alright, you met your connection, you had a bit of fun, so I'm gonna send everyone home before Colette and Carmen start throwing punches or whatever. But before Carmen Carmen managed to leave, Aspen pulled her aside and asked, hey, do you want to earn some quick cash? Because I have just the thing that could actually work. So she's explaining to Carmen, I got this offer today from like a random vendor. If I get married within the next couple of days, I could get like a ton of money. Oh, and we're gonna have this serious conversation just like in the water. Whatever. Carmen is feeling kind of confident. She is a little bit apprehensive, like, getting married? That seems like kind of a lot. I don't think that we're really like into getting married. That's like what old people do, right? But hey, money is money, so I don't see why not. Maybe. Who's stopping us? It doesn't really mean anything as long as we get some cash, I guess. So they seem to be agreeing on it. A pretty decent idea. They split it 50-50. Colette doesn't need to know, so Colette is kind of out of the equation, especially now like, because Carmen is suspecting that Colette is kind of scamming, so of course that she wouldn't really want them to get any of the money. So she's also kind of trying to protect Aspen, but not because she necessarily really cares about Aspen. It's more of a caring about not giving that scammer even more money. So she agreed that, okay, maybe this could be like a thing that we do. How much time do you have? 7 days now? That's going down really quickly. Why should we waste any time then? They are both like, okay, let's get married. Let's get this cash. So let's do it immediately. No time to waste. Let's get that money right now. And well, they did just get engaged, but the deal is to get married. Elope immediately. This is such a huge deal and they're doing it just because on a promise of getting some money from like a random person who might not even be telling the truth, but they just want the money. It doesn't matter. So they are getting married right now, right after starting to date officially. At the start of this episode, I didn't even think that these two would be dating, and now they're getting married, at least in like a nice scenery. This is like a really nice wedding place, but that is ridiculous. I mean, they are dating and they're both like adults, they know what they're doing, but really they don't know what they're doing. But here they are having a beautiful ceremony and exchanging vows. The ring is apparently coming, probably a ring that Aspen stole from someone because she did have a lot of luck pickpocketing. And here they are actually married. They got only 6,000. That is not cheerful at all. They only got 6,000 and something simoleons, and now they're gonna move in together because like, yeah, we're married, so we might as well. Oh, you lived with someone? Who did you live with? Who is this? Is that like your partner or something? Well, I guess I'm gonna move you in. And since you are an evil criminal, you would steal all of their money, wouldn't you? We didn't really get that much, as much as we were hoping, so you might as well steal all of the money. Here we are with Aspen and her new wife. Oh my god. Flora is gonna lose her mind. I can tell already that it's going to be so bad, and we do need to go home because it is Rosalie's birthday anyway, so let's see how Flora's gonna take the news. Look at them like flirt in front of the apartment and everything with the new cash that they have now, that half of it is stolen. I guess that it's really fitting for both of their characters. Meanwhile, Flora is not even knowing what happened, making the cake for Rosalie, and she's just thinking, oh, Aspen brought her friend home again. That's gonna be annoying to deal with, but okay, whatever. I have to focus on Rosalie's birthday. She has no idea that Aspen's new wife actually lives here now. That is going to be a lot to explain, is it? Oh no, and we have a fire. Great. No, I don't have time for this. Just extinguish it. Even Aspen's actually like taking care of it. Well, she's like, oh, my new wife can't be starting her life here with a fire. Not in a caring way. It's more of a just like funny haha joke. We're married now. Well, Flora, I'm gonna need to have you do that again because we really need that cake for Rosalie's birthday. Although at this point, I don't think that it's gonna happen. See, she doesn't have this fear of fire anymore. It's just because the apartment is cursed, I'm pretty sure. So it's just gonna be happening a lot regardless. There we go. We finally have the cake for her birthday. Rosalie's blowing out her candles, and Aspen, instead of being here, is just there wooing with her wife, which is lovely. But oh my gosh, this little baby just aged up. And you were cautious. You have thinking level 1. What am I gonna give you? Clingy actually makes a lot of sense. You wouldn't really want to be left behind by Flora, and you gain extra skills when you're taught by her. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I was gonna go for maybe Charmer because it has this like little heart icon and it's red, but I think that clingy makes the most sense. So here is a little sneak peek of what she looks like, but you will see her makeover in the next episode, and also how Flora reacts to realizing that this is actually a permanent situation. But you can click the next episode right here, and if the next episode is not out yet, here is something to watch while you wait. See you there!